Hey, crafters. So, picture this. I poured my heart into making this gorgeous flower preservation couple photo frame in resin. I had dried roses and sweet photos of a couple with all the details, all perfectly arranged in crystal clear resin. Everything was going great until it was time to unmold, and that's where it all went downhill. I started unmolding, super careful as always, but the resin drew. I wiggled, I twisted, I even whispered some encouraging words to the mold. But nope, it was stuck like glue. Now, I wasn't ready to give up on my project. This photo frame was too special. So, I grabbed my trusty heat gun, thinking, a little heat might loosen things up. I blasted the mold gently, hoping the warmth would help the resin pop out. But, no luck. The resin stayed stubborn, and the heat started making the silicone feel weirdly tacky, which was not the vibe. In my impatience, I pulled a bit too hard, and crack. I heard the silicone mold tear. My heart sank. The mold was ruined, with a big rip right along the edge. At this point, I knew the mold was a goner, so I made the tough call. I had to sacrifice it to save my product. I grabbed my small blade and carefully started cutting away the silicone, peeling it off bit by bit. It was like performing surge. Finally, after some serious effort, I freed the resin photo frame. Victory? Well, kind of. But here's the kicker. Even after all that, there were still these annoying little silicone particles clinging to the edges of my piece. No way was I letting those ruin my work. So, I grabbed a small sculpting tool and meticulously scraped off every last bit. It took forever, but the final product? Totally W. This project was a roller coaster, but I learned a ton about what not to do with silicone molds. Want to see how I made this piece from start to finish? Stay tuned for part 2, where I'll walk you through the whole process without the mold disaster. I promise. Follow along for more resin adventures.